Announcements. This Saturday, March 9th, the Crystal Classic from 8 a.m. until, who knows, here at the high school and the PAC and the arena. March 11th, Community Conversations, 9 to 10 a.m., Fairfield Administration Building, Conference Room A. March 12th, Community Resource Fair, 9 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Crossroads Middle School Cafeteria. That's at 255 Donald Drive. March 13th is the end of the third quarter for grades K through 12. March 14th, Community Conversations again, 6 to 7 p.m., happening at East Elementary Media Center, 6711 Morris Road. March 21st, board meeting. It's our regular session happening at 6:30. Again, we'll be on the road. We'll be at Creekside Middle School. Board member comments. Mr. Napier.
I just want to thank the young people that came and presented to us. They've done a great job. It's good to see our youth getting involved in different things.
Absolutely. Thank you. Mrs. Birdie Miller.
I also want to thank the IDEA Architects. That is absolutely amazing, and I love that that's a program that we can offer to our students to give them these assets at such a young age, not only to learn all those programs, but to learn how to work a website and build a website, and then also, like we said, impact the younger generation by writing these books for our first graders and having that something. And once again, I love the availability for Listen and Read, because some first graders go in and don't know how to read, so the fact that they can learn to read with resources that our students are creating for them is just phenomenal, and I absolutely think that's great work, and keep up the amazing work. I also want to congratulate Jordan Smith for your promotion. We're excited to have you part of the administration team, and welcome Samantha Mundy into the district as our new supervisor for special services. I'm super excited to see that we are go ahead and I'm going to honor Jim and Pat in that renaming of the Performance Arts Center. And then Mr. Perry, thank you so much again for always just making sure that we have a plan to keep our students safe, and that we are so diligent, and that we've made maps, and we're going to present that to not just their students but the community at large. You always do phenomenal work, so I just want to commend you and appreciate that. Dr. Rice, these amazing policies that you have to go through, I really appreciate the diligent work, even though if we don't always agree with them, state mandates what we got to do, so I appreciate you making those efforts for us. And Ms. Howard, as always, with our personnel, just going through the interview processes and making sure that we're meeting the state minimums, and that we've already were fruitioned with these new positions that we're going to need, and making sure that we're cost saving in those positions, and making sure that we're being physically responsible with the district's money. So thank you again, and I hope to see everybody at the Crystal Classic. I'm going to go enjoy some show choir, and everybody have a good week.
Thank you. Mr. Clark. What else left?
That was amazing.
I took really great notes.
Yeah, you did. Say the same thing. Again, welcome, Ms. Smith. Glad you're here. Ms. Monday, same. It's amazing to have some new talent come on board when talent leaves, so we're very fortunate with that. Thank you for bringing it on, Ms. Howard. Yes, the Jim and Pat, the Community Arts Center, the house, Performance Arts Center, the house. Renaming that for Jim and Pat is, again, just an honor. They deserve it. They've touched so many lives, and it's the right thing to do. So I'm glad we all came on board with that. And Ms. Lambert and the students, great job. What you're learning, what the kids are learning there is just, it's just going to empower them to get through life, through school, through work, and other generations can follow them too. So thank you for doing what you do, Ms. Lambert, for the kids and the teachers leading the team here, so appreciate it.
Thank you. This week I had the privilege of coming here to Compass and meeting some new friends. So shout out to my new friends and Mrs. Prather's third grade class. We read Dragons Love Tacos and had a wonderful time. They were very attentive, very well behaved, and asked some wonderful questions, and I was blessed to be a part of it. So thank you very much for that. We will have Right to Read Week coming shortly, and I hope all the board participates in that. The Crystal Classic that was mentioned, I just want to thank our volunteers, hundreds of people it takes to put on an event of this scope and scale. They'll be there starting the night before, quite honestly, very early morning, yeah, 24 hours probably, and then they have to do tear down. So thank you so much for making that possible, to make it the great event it is. It's very well attended and nationally attended, and we look forward to another great Crystal Classic. Thank you to our newest members, and again, that's a great team you're joining, and I'm sure you'll be a wonderful addition. Great things happen here at the high school, and you get a lot of credit for that. You deserve it. Thank you. With that, we will adjourn to executive session to discuss employment and discipline of public employees. I have a motion to convene to executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Birding Miller, Mr. Napier, Mrs. Lane, please call the roll.
Mrs. Birding Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Napier?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes. Thank you. We'll convene to executive session at what time?
7:14.
7:14.
7:14.